Honestly, feels like all the GTA Online creators are like old Mr. Boss. Sussy titles with harmless 10 minutes fluff. I think just a natural progression of YouTube, Bunny. Like, YouTube has become this place where if you don't stand out, you'll drown in the fish. Like, effectively, what you have to look at it. I mean, that's how Evans told me. It's like you're in a sea full of shark, and or sharks rather, and you have to be the one that stands out. And if you're not going to be the one that stands out, you'll drown with the rest of the fish, or you get eaten alive. Like it is. I think it's not really only a YouTube thing. It's just an internet thing as a whole. Like if you look at how articles and everything are titled. Even news articles. Like it's just, you know, obviously it's getting worse and worse. In news articles, I find them incredibly annoying too, because like for example, like, you know, this is Paul McCartney's favorite Beatles song or shit like that, you know? And I'm interested in it, but I purposely don't click it because you basically spend an awful amount of time just scrolling through it to find like the three-worded answer. Yeah, exactly. Like it's just you're trying to, because like as good or bad as the video might be, no one is going to click on your stuff or watch your stuff if it isn't interesting, right? Like sure, I could very much title the video, like for example today's video, like, you know, GTA 6 will not get dedicated servers. I could have made it a whole different title, where I was like, you know, GTA 6 potentially not getting this, or, you know, make it a whole vague thing. But this thing, like, to the point, I don't waste your time whenever you click on the video and stuff like that. Like, my goal with the title and the thumbnail is to represent what the video is about, and then that you are interested enough in clicking in it. That's the whole point. And I understand that as a viewer it is frustrating at times to really have to do it, because it is hard to determine as a viewer whether or not that the creator that you're looking at is going to be genuine and values your time versus someone who just really wants to stretch something up to 8 minutes just for the sake of stretching it to 8 minutes. Now luckily I'm someone who personally values people's time, and I hate wasting time, so I make sure not to do it. Like for example in the video of today, where I could have gone through a whole long lengthy explanation with a whole bunch of tech talk, but I'm sure 95% of the people that are watching it are not really going to get it anyways. That's that exclamation point, question mark is a little YouTube devil mark. I mean, yeah, because if there is one thing where you can get away with when it comes to like the clickbaity thing, is that you can make a statement that is very much like, ooh, I'll click on this, and then at the end you put a question mark, and suddenly you're totally fine. I'm guilty of it too. Like my thumbnails and titles have changed over the years as well, because like I realized that I can make something highly detailed and everything like that, but at the end of the day, you know, it's about colors and that sort of shit to stand out. But yeah, I don't know. We didn't have the top 10 lists. I'm good. I'm very much good. Yeah, I mean that's definitely another thing too. The viewer's attention span, because like effectively the way that you have to see trying to grab people's attention, right, is that you're effectively competing with like what is like the TikTok generation, who are just scrolling through, and your video has to be like this to really stand out and be something that people want to spend time watching. You know. And if you're not that person that is like that, then you're gonna be drowning with the rest of them. It also depends on your audience shit, I guess, but what your favorite GTA YouTuber says about you. Oh boy, that'll be a controversy and a half. Imagine that. I mean,